Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm WendyO, and was I wrong about Solana? Yes and no. So let's go ahead and talk about it. And shout out to everybody on this beautiful Saturday morning. I actually slept in till almost 10 a.m. Very, very unlike me. Very happy about it. But yes, I still was up before because I got to check my phone at work because yes, we're in a bull market. So let's kind of talk about what's going on with Solana. So, today, Solana is 4 years old, and that's pretty epic, pretty epic. They came out of the panorama for the most part, and we saw almost an all-time high of $197 in the last 24 hours, which is absolutely amazing. And I do think that Solana does have the opportunity to hit $1,000, close to that, which again, absolutely awesome, which I'm happy that I did keep a moonbag and I did add more under $100. I think it was around $60. I don't remember. I would have to take a look at my trading and investing journal. But another really notable thing about Solana is that the DEX volume passed $3.5 billion yesterday. $3.5 billion. And let's kind of talk about the evolution of Solana and why I wasn't super trustworthy of it after the collapse of FTX. Shout out to Mo. Mo is a channel member. Good morning. And if you guys want to become members, you get shout outs, all kinds of stuff, and you support me in the channel, which I and Lo greatly appreciate. So good morning to Roland. Mr. R, good morning, another member. So let's kind of talk about it. So FTX owned quite a bit of Solana, like a lot of Solana. It was their coin. It was like their baby, because a lot of these projects, they allow VCs and other people to come in, which in some aspects don't make it truly decentralized, is what it is. Solana is doing great. I know it's doing great, and I'm happy for everybody. I'm happy for myself. So when FTX filed for bankruptcy and all that drama happened, etc., a lot of people didn't know where Solana was going, and I was one of those people that was very, very cautious on it. I still held the project. I kept a moonbag with it, and that's generally what I do. With most projects that I think might do well, what I do is I use disposable income. I get some. When number starts going up and my targets start getting hit, like I think we were buying, it was before the FTX collapse. It's all on TikTok. You guys can fact check me. But I want to say it was a summer of 2021 or 2022. I forget. I think it was 2020. It was 2021. When Solana had that nasty drop because Bitcoin was dumping. Me and TikTok were buying under like $40. We're buying between like 20 and $40. And then I went and sold it close to around $80 or $100, and then whatever I had left over, free and clear, I kept as a moonbag. And that's what I do. I'll do that with most projects. So we've got Solana and Gala and Matic and SQUIDGROW and Syscoin and a bunch of other projects that I think might potentially do well. We make moonbags just to kind of remove risk, because you never know what's going to happen. And then, so I was holding on to some of my Solana. I've had Solana NFTs, etc. But back then, nobody was really building on Solana because all of the chatter was over with ETH. Everybody loved Ethereum, which I still hold Ethereum and whatever. But one of the things we've talked about on the channel is layer ones actively competing, like Cardano and Solana and Ethereum, because Ethereum has held the #1 spot for quite some time, which is amazing. But Ethereum has problems. Like ever since the merge from proof of work to proof of stake, that was essentially supposed to lower fees. It really, really didn't. And then all these upgrades that they're doing, like they just did the dencun upgrade, which is supposed to lower fees for layer 2s. Layer 2s basically help Ethereum work, which to me is ridiculous. Like, why wouldn't we make it more affordable for the actual layer, the base layer, to work? I'm not talking about Coinbase's base, but that. But again, Coinbase's base will do super, super well, in my opinion. Like a lot of the projects and a lot of things being built there, they will do well just because it's an Ethereum layer 2. The bridging part kind of sucks, and that does take a little bit. But when you transact on base, it's pretty affordable. But then again, you're still using Ethereum, but you're not. So it's a completely different ecosystem. So I appreciate the layer 2s, but at the same time, it still makes it confusing, and it's a lot harder to use for people that are essentially brand new. So anyways, once the whole FTX thing happened with Solana, I was like, because they own close to $1 billion worth of Solana, probably more. I tried to look up the exact stats online, but it's like kind of all over the place. But back in 2021 and before, people weren't really building too much on Solana. They weren't. Ethereum was the place to be. And of course we have Phantom Wallet, which was epic, which is awesome because it's basically the same thing as Metamask, but to me the experience is a lot better on Phantom Wallet. And it's just so much more clear and concise. Like you can see your NFTs, you can see the different chains. Like it's pretty easy to bridge and to swap and to do this and that and all of the other things, which again is really, really important and makes things easy. And again, Phantom Wallet also is something you guys can use on your phone, because I know most of you, including my ticky tackies, you guys like to use the phone, which I don't like. I think it's not good. It's bad OPSEC, but you guys like to do it. And if you can, please use a throwaway phone. And again, those like MetaMask and Phantom, those are both hot wallets. Those are not cold storage wallets. But anyways, that's your guys' business. I just put it out there. And then, you know, we didn't have we didn't have all the crazy building that we were having with Solana, and then the FTX happened, the bankruptcy, all of that insanity. So I was like, you know what? I'm still going to, you know, we'll still cover Solana. We'll still talk about it. And I remember I put a video out about Bonfida, which is the Solana. It's basically like the ENS, like the, you know, the Ethereum domains that you like wendyO.eth, but they've got Bonfida facilitates like cryptowendyO.sol. So we put a video out about that, and a lot of people got mad. They're like, I can't believe you're still talking about this, blah, blah, blah. And the people that got in really early with ENS did very, very well, because it's basically like buying and selling websites. People are just flipping things. So anyways, I was a little bit not certain about the future of Solana, especially after the whole FTX debacle, because it was a Sam coin, and a lot of the Sam coins completely went away. There was a lot of insanity happening on chain, which we're not even going to get into or discuss, because it's just that's a whole nother can of worms. But they owned about $1 billion worth of Solana. And when you have a big company that owns that much and they're in bankruptcy, it could cause a lot of issues with the price, because they have to sell it at certain prices. There's certain schedules and different things that they could do. So I didn't know how involved FTX was with Solana, etc. So just something that to me felt like a lot of risk. And that you should feel a little bit risky when there's a particular coin that's very affiliated with a bad actor in the industry that did a lot of terrible things. So I wasn't really accumulating in the bear market, and I should have been. I was definitely wrong about that. And did I doubt that they were going to do this well? 100%, because who would have really thought that Solana, there were some people that called it. I wasn't one of the people that called it. Okay, back. Sorry, my sister called me, and I hope she doesn't call back again, because she has a habit of calling like 60,000 times when I don't answer. Anyway, so Sol felt like Luna. It did feel like Luna, and that's okay. And that's the thing. Like, it is okay if you weren't super confident about Solana sustaining, and that's okay. Like, that's why I kept a moonbag. And Max says CIPHER may be dropping some bombs about Solana in his documentary. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But at the same time, she called you when you said you didn't call Sol. She's goofy, my sister. But anyways, I didn't have that much conviction in Solana, just because, like, for primarily that reason. Plus, I had minted some Solana NFTs. I was a Yoots NFT that I minted, and it just wasn't a good experience. Like with Ethereum, you push that transaction through. You push it through, you get it through, you just pay more in gas. I don't have time to wait. It took me like 3 hours to mint this NFT on Solana, because you can't increase gas. At least that's as far as I know. You can't. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. But anyways, wasn't really super confident in Solana, but I did hold a moonbag, primarily because, like, you never know what's going to happen in crypto. So I was essentially wrong on its longevity. And then plus we're seeing all these meme coins being built with Solana. Apparently this one coin, Book of Meme, it's already at $1.5 billion market cap. Like, we're seeing so many memes pop up on Solana. And again, with that, like, the memes are fun. They're great, fantastic. There are certain people that are making a lot of money, but they're still risky. Like, most of them are going to go to zero. Most of the meme coins are going to go to zero, and that's fine. But I'm just like, it just makes me a little bit nervous. Like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do when we have all of this value, all of this money essentially locked into these meme coins that are not really providing utility? So that's where I get a little bit nervous. But as far as Solana goes, I think it will be fine. I'm glad that I kept my moonbag. I'm glad that I did buy some under $100, and I will be selling that probably close to 500 to 1,000. I think it will do something like that, just as long as the bull run remains. But at the same time, when we're talking about the crypto bull run, there are some risks associated. Like, we do have the Bitcoin spot ETFs now. The market is essentially changing. We used to operate on a 4-year cycle before. The 4-year cycle narrative is kind of breaking, because Bitcoin Bitcoin broke all-time high before the halving, which generally doesn't happen ever. So we're seeing things that are a little bit different. We've really got TradFi that's coming into the space, which is a little bit worrisome. But anyways, I was wrong about Solana performance, but I'm glad that I did hold the moonbag, and I'm just happy to see everybody making money. Okay. So moral of the story is risk management, moonbags, and do whatever works for you, just as long as you're confident. But I'm going to get going. I have to go down to Santa Monica today. I have to film a documentary, and I don't know how well that's going to go. But the thing I'm excited about is that I am going to see the billboard of me that's up on Killer Whales with me and the rest of the judges, and then go to a really, really, really great restaurant in the on the West Side area, I think. So I'm excited about that because I hate driving down there. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for rocking with me. Make sure to smash the like. We only have 68 likes, but 541 awesome people in here. We should have at least 500 likes. Anyways, I got a really cute meme dropping for you guys on Shorts later today, and then I'll be streaming tomorrow, 10 a.m. around that time, as long as I don't wake up late. And it's going to be a complete meme coin hot mess. So make sure you guys tune into that. It'll be fun. We're going to go dumpster diving. Bye-bye.